Speaking of fuck ups, we have the ultimate fuck up and Josh Gordon, who was just recently on the Seattle Seahawks, his second team of the year. He just played last week. We just posted on the Instagram. He had like this great catch, this fingertip catch against the Panthers. He got picked up after being cut by the Patriots this year. And I believe he's been with the Seahawks for 5 games. And once again, he's been indefinitely suspended for performing enhancing drugs and substance abuse.
Both.
So, yeah, he's doing both.
The double. Okay. I thought it was just one. I didn't even know about the substance.
Yeah, so he's smoking HGH blunts.
Just crushing up the pill, put it in there.
Yeah, he's not following no rules. And, I posted the question on our Instagram, a poll on our stories, and I put it out there. Is this latest suspension the final straw for Josh Gordon? What do you think?
I think it is. I think we're seeing the same thing that happened with Justin Blackmon. You remember
the receiver from the Jaguars.
Yeah, who was crazy fucking talented. Yeah. Same thing as Josh Gordon. Like
out of Oklahoma State.
Yeah, I think he would have been better than Josh Gordon ultimately, but Josh Gordon is just more drawn out. Where Justin Blackmon had him back to back to back to back to back. Josh Gordon is like, all right, I stayed straight for a season. Now fuck it, let's get high. And it's like, I don't understand how you can't just cut this shit out and make fucking millions and then smoke when you're retired.
Yeah, and do something you love. Obviously, you love playing football. So it's not like you don't have to smoke, like you're in a position to never smoke weed and you have to fucking be a traffic cop or something,
Yeah, it's something you fucking love to do, like you said, man. And you're making millions of fucking dollars on top of that. And you're only working for 5 months? Like,
yeah.
It's really not, it's half a fucking year, and you just can't stay straight. I don't get it.
And it's, it's even worse because there's so many athletes smoke weed.
Yeah.
But they know when to smoke weed, when to stop, when they're going to get tested. It's so fucking easy to beat the system. There's fucking tens and thousands of players that smoke weed in professional sports. They just know when to limit it, when to cut down, when to fucking, fake the funk, basically,
Yeah.
Get clean in time. Fake it till you make it. Once, the drug tests have happened. Because, with these drug tests, they test them. And then if, you don't have any violations or anything, you don't get tested for a long period of time.
Yeah.
It's only when you fail that initial test, then they're like, oh, we're going to test you like in a month or in 2 months, and then they're on your ass.
Yeah.
But if you don't get caught and you just space it out the way and where you're not going to get tested and caught, you could easily smoke weed, no problem. But this guy, loves weed beyond everything.
Beyond millions of fucking dollars. Like, yeah. I don't get it, dude. Like, do what fucking Ricky Williams did. Like, leave the sport, smoke as much weed as you want, then come back. Say, I'm going to play again. I'm clean. Let's get it. Let's get some more money.
And, of course, I'm not for the NFL still testing for weed. Like in a lot of things, in regular jobs, why are we still checking for fucking weed? Unless you're fucking flying an airplane or something like that. But if you're a fucking warehouse guy, really?
Yeah.
This guy can't get high at night.
You're paying me $10 an hour. I need to smoke.
Yeah, I need to smoke because I'm fucking crying every night if I didn't have this shit. And it's fucking crazy. And Jerry Jones just came out not too long ago saying that he thinks that once the next collective bargaining agreement happens, that he thinks the NFL is going to take out testing for marijuana.
Well, and that was a big topic a couple years ago when they were talking about the whole concussion thing. They were gonna they weren't going to, but they were in talks of making it okay to smoke weed to treat your concussion. And it is a painful fucking sport. So would you rather these guys perked up? What? No, fuck it. Go home, smoke a blunt and relax. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I don't get it. I'm with you. This drug testing shit is like test for fucking the hard shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Shit that you know could affect the guy, from fucking showing up, could affect his family, he could
Yeah.
endanger his health, he could endanger other people. Fucking weed, the guy's gonna fucking get some donuts and go to sleep. Like, leave him the fuck alone. It helps with pain management. You see, Gronk is a big advocate for this CBD shit.
Yeah.
And he's trying to get the NFL to change their stance on the whole marijuana thing from 100 years ago. These viewpoints are very old. But like we're saying, like Josh Gordon, I want to defend him. I want to say, give this guy another chance. But when you just keep smoking that much, like, bro, like, I love fucking weed. And when my probation officer was like, if you smoke weed, you're going to jail, I was like, guess what? I don't love weed that much to be around naked men taking a shit in the same room with them. Like, nah,
Yeah.
a blunt wasn't that worth it. Like, I didn't smoke for a whole year. No problem. I was like, did I want to? Of course. But I was like, do I fucking want to be on a steel bunk bed fucking being told what to do?
It's not worth it.
Yeah, it wasn't worth it. I fucking cut it out. And then when I was done, I was like, I need a fucking quarter. Like, right away. So I don't get Josh Gordon. And plus, like, I would side with him if it was like a harder drug and he was like really struggling. I'm like, this guy needs help, man.
Yeah.
But it's like weed, bro. No one gets addicted to weed. Just fucking stop smoking. Mad teams are giving you chances and you keep getting fucking suspended and reinstated. And then now you're not only doing weed, you're doing performing enhancing drugs.
Yeah, that's the kicker. It's like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you're not fucking athletic enough. Like, you're not fucking. You need to be bigger than what you are and faster than what you are. Like, I don't get it.
And last year, too, when he was with the Patriots, like, everything seemed all right. He was playing. He was doing good for them. And then out of nowhere, he just left. Remember that?
Yeah.
He just left and was like, oh, he needs to get his mental health right. He needs to step away from the game and get well. And the Patriots were like, all right, so if that's what you got to do, do what you got to do. And then he ended up going on IR this year with the Patriots. They cut him. The Seahawks pick him up, and then he does the same shit. So, he's so talented. This is a guy that didn't even play his, because he, going back to Baylor, when he was on Baylor, he got suspended from Baylor for weed tests, and then he transferred to Utah, and then he didn't even play his whole last year in Utah. He didn't play not one fucking game because he got suspended again. And then he went into the supplemental draft and got drafted in the second round. So that shows you that people know he could fucking play.
Yeah.
And that 1 year he led the league in receiving yards.
He was balling that
on a
year.
shitty Browns team. So to me, I'm like, dude, you had it and you fumbled it like 75 times.
Yeah. And I'm with you, bro. I don't agree with the rules, but they are the rules. So if they are the rules, follow the fucking rules.
Yeah. Everybody has to. Everyone knows how to get around it that does smoke weed. Mad guys smoke weed in the NFL. We all know that. Like Jerry Jones. Even Jerry Jones' old ass knows that policy is outdated. It needs to be revisited and changed. And I think it will, because I'm not sure if you knew, but the MLB changed their drug testing on the program.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that they're testing more for opioids now. And
there you go.
marijuana has been removed from the banned substance. But it's for minor league players.
Okay. And but see, like, opioids are legal and they will fuck you up.
Yeah, word. And they know to fucking test for that stuff. And like you said, it's not with the MLB right now. It's with the minor leaguers, but at least we're starting somewhere.
Yeah.
And they'll see how that goes. And if it goes fine, like, no noticeable changes, like nothing happened, hopefully we get it with the MLB and all other sports. These are grown men. Let the guy smoke a joint.